Hello guys and welcome back everyone tuning in to the hub of Roblox, where we keep you posted with some of the latest Roblox updates this week again like always. In today's wild video, we're going to be going over 6 things in Roblox that you've been doing wrong your whole life, along with all of the details too. It's going to be pretty hype, so before we get started, make sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too, and without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. So kicking this list off at number 6, the first thing you want to avoid that you have probably been doing for a long while is to not use default skins on your avatar. Players who have the default Roblox avatar are usually big noobs. I mean, if they don't want to spend money on Robux to buy clothes, why don't they get some free stuff? There are so many free clothes in Roblox, it's just such a noob thing to do to just use default skins, so be sure to avoid them at all costs if possible to not get roasted by other people in the lobbies you join. Moving on to number 5 on this list, another thing to avoid doing is appearing to struggle as you play any of the games on Roblox. It seems like a lot of noobs struggle to actually play the game properly. This is very noticeable in games such as Arsenal or Phantom Forces, as in these games it's very important to have good aim and be generally skilled. Unfortunately, noobs often struggle even to walk properly, and aiming, well, seems to be almost impossible for them. If you don't want to be like those noobs, make sure to practice your aim a lot so that you actually get a lot of kills and win as many games as possible. Up next for a number 4 spot, another thing that you probably want to avoid doing if you've been doing it all this time is calling people online any sort of names or insults. Having good sportsmanship is really important, and resorting to calling other people's names is so immature and unprofessional. Many people think that if someone makes fun of someone else in an online game, that means they're super good. Well, in reality, in most cases, the people that talk the most are those who play the worst. Noobs seem to have a tendency to call everyone around noob and bad while they don't even have a single kill. They seem to have a really high ego, don't you think? So if this sounds like you, take this as a sign to stop while you can and not make a fool of yourself. For our number 3 spot on this list, another thing to avoid if you've been doing this is to brag about yourself in any situation, even if you actually are really good at the game. Usually, the people who brag about their incredible skills are those who are pretty bad at the game. Doesn't that sound so funny? Like, usually the said person will say something along the lines of, "Oh my god, I'm so good," at the start of the match, and then play pretty bad. That's what noobs do. They try to convince other players that they're good, although they're pretty bad at the game. So remember, never brag about your skills. Moving on to number 2, try not to be overly annoying to other players. If this is something you've been doing your whole life on Roblox, just stop while you're ahead. We all know that kind of player that keeps asking others for free stuff or even Robux. These people are usually bad at the game and are unable to level up, so they constantly ask others for help. This is actually quite common among Roblox noobs, which is why you should never do it. It's not only inappropriate and might get you banned, but it's just not nice to ask others for stuff. And finally, the last piece of advice we have for you guys is that if you never have done so your entire life on Roblox, start practicing as much as you can. No matter what the experience is that you find yourself on Roblox, if you truly want to get better at that game, then the solution is to simply keep playing it, but not blindly. Playing a game for hours on end with no intention on improving is going to lead to nowhere. Instead, you need to be actively keeping track of what things you are bad at and what needs immediate improving. Once you found that out, finding solutions for those specific things are the next step, and then you continue this process until you find yourself developing skills left and right. It is a tedious process, but like anything in life, work is definitely involved. But go ahead and let us know any other things players might have been doing wrong their entire lives on Roblox down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you all enjoyed what you saw, then be sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more of the best Roblox content out there and more. You can also tap the notification bell icon as well to not miss out on any of the future uploads that we post either. This is the hub of Roblox signing off, but we'll definitely catch you all in the next one.